Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Hope you're all doing good. Hope you're all having a blessed morning, Sunday morning. I don't know if any of you have watched the Joshua Dubois fight. I didn't watch it because I was doing my work. But I seen the highlights. Dubois shocking the world. Kind of impressive. Joshua didn't look the same as he did against Ngannou. I say that it might have just been Dubois looked that good. I don't know really. Dubois was definitely in shape for the fight. Joshua was in shape, but yeah, Dubois looked like the man. So respect, you know what I mean? Yeah, Joshua's had so many highs and lows in his career. He's beat some top people and lost to some top people as well. Whether I want to carry on after this, I don't know, but he's one hell of a fighter, and it's totally up to him. Do you know what I mean? I'd like to see him fight again in a way, but in another way. He's done that much. He's proved he's got nothing to prove. Do you know what I mean? If he wants to retire now, there was talk of him retiring before the fight. So if he wants to retire, fair play to him. Can enjoy the spoils of his war and yeah, live a good life basically. So yeah, all the best of luck to him, kind of thing. Whatever he decides to do. But yeah, guys. Besides that, seeing the highlights, watching them guys tonight, seeing the sort of shape they're in, it's motivated me. I'd like to be in that sort of shape. Looking at Joshua and Dubois, I'd like to be in that sort of shape. I was losing weight. I was getting slim, but to be honest, faith is the most important thing. Like, do you know what I mean? Over everything. Faith is the most important thing. If you've got faith, then that'll see you through anything. It's 100% true. But with me, when I'm feeling weak and replenished, and just like when I'm slim, like when I'm really slim, like and looking my best, and feeling weak, it's hard to have faith. Do you know what I mean? It's hard to have faith if you've got no strength. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm thinking of switching it up. I'm thinking of getting back into my training, and I'm thinking I might be hitting up my old boxing coach or Thai boxing coach, because I've got my boxing coach on Insta, and I've got and my old Thai boxing coach keeps popping up on Facebook as someone I might know, so I can easily get in touch with either of them if I want to. But I'm thinking that might be the way forward. It's time to get into shape again. It's time to you know what I mean, get in shape again. I think it is. I think it's that time, kind of thing. I tried things one way. They didn't work how I wanted them to work. They did, but they didn't, if you know what I mean. Like that, I didn't feel happy. I don't feel happy when I'm weak. I just don't. I don't feel as confident as I'd like. I'm just being honest. Some people may have the faith of like mountains, where they can just like, the faith's everything, and they can just move mountains like, and with the faith and stuff. My faith is somewhat like that. I have relied on my faith in the past where I've been in trials too big for me, and I've relied on it, and it's seen me through, kind of thing. But I had a certain amount of strength as well. Do you know what I mean? if you're too weak, I think it's very hard to have faith and to feel like you've got the strength to have faith. I'm just being honest. That's how it is with me, kind of thing. And I think God strengthens you if you let Him. God wants you to be a light in the world. Do you know what I mean? He wants you to dispel the darkness, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? He wants you to be that person to like kind of stand up for the weak and stuff like that. So where you can, do you know what I mean, and stuff like that. He doesn't want you to feel weak or like you can't cope at all. Do you know what I mean? Because the devil always comes in with fear tactics. That's what the devil does. Do you know what I mean? He'll always do that through people. Do you know what I mean? He'll always come in with fear tactics. It's just what the devil does. He's very crafty, do you know what I mean? He's trying to win the battle for your mind because the mind's everything, do you know what I mean? How you think is what you'll get, do you know what I mean? It's one of them, so yeah, the devil's always trying to win the battle for your mind and he'll use fear tactics to do that. Faith over fear, obviously, do you know what I mean? But if you've got strength to... You haven't always got strength, that's why faith's so important, because when you're battling against not flesh and blood, you're battling against demons. Sometimes you're not going to feel strong, do you know what I mean? And that's where your faith comes in. That's just the way it is, sort of thing, and that's the test, do you know what I mean? But other times, the strength God gives you, the strength He puts in you, it helps, do you know what I mean? I'm just being honest. Sometimes it does help. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you can't rely on your own strength because some things are too big for you. But a lot of the time, God will give you the strength to overcome most challenges. Do you know what I mean? This is what I've found in the past. Most challenges, anyway. Do you know what I mean? And He'll always make a way for you anyway. Do you know what I mean? But if you ain't got no strength in the first place, it's hard to stand on your faith. Do you know what I mean? If you're totally weak, it's hard to stand on your faith. This is just me being honest, guys. Do you know what I mean? It's probably a bit different for a woman because women are a little different. They operate a little different. Do you know what I mean? But with men, do you know what I mean? You've got to be strong. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them. Because men are different creatures, do you know what I mean? It's one of them. Some people see it as divine winning, some people see it as divide and conquer, do you know what I mean? So, gotta be aware of that, do you know what I mean? It's one of them. That's a part of life, do you know what I mean? So, you have to be prepared for that and do what you need to do to help yourself, do you know what I mean? So yeah, not everyone thinks the same, do you know what I mean? Like I say, some people are more spiritually aware, spiritually evolved than others, do you know what I mean? This is just the nature of life. This is the way it is, do you know what I mean? Some people don't believe in God, or they maybe do, but they're that far from Him, they live how they live and that's it, do you know what I mean? But everyone's different, I guess. But yeah, some people are just more spiritually aware than others, and sometimes it takes time for people to become spiritually aware as well. We're all on our own individual journey, so I'm not gonna diss anyone, do you know what I mean? Because we're all on our own individual journey with all our different lives, so we're all on our own time scale, so it's one of them. But yeah, you have to be strong in life, do you know what I mean? You just do. It helps anyway, let's just say that it helps, do you know what I mean? It does help. And seeing Joshua and Dubois tonight makes me think I want to be in that sort of shape, do you know what I mean? I want to be in that sort of shape. I don't want to be a boxer, obviously. That's not, I don't believe in fighting for a living or fighting at all, really. Unless you're attacked, do you know what I mean? But yeah, for confidence, training for confidence and fitness for confidence, then I'm all for it. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, if you can pick someone apart, it's going to give you confidence. Do you know what I mean? You ain't going to need to because you know you can. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them. Um, that's just the way it is. Do you know what I mean? Or if you're stronger than the average bear, fitter than the average bear, then do you know what I mean? You know what you can do, and you're confident in that, so you don't need to do it. Do you know what I mean? It's like preparing yourself so you don't have to do anything. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like prevention. Do you know what I mean? It's like deterrent. Do you know what I mean? That's what being really strong is. It's a deterrent for people. Um, because people will always think twice if you're really strong. Do you know what I mean? Or if you're really fit. People will always think twice before it. And the ones that are really strong and fit, they're probably protectors anyway. So the ones that are stronger than you or fitter than you, they're probably not going to try you anyway because they're of the same mindset a lot of the time. Do you know what I mean? You find God puts strength in people, and you find the ones he puts in strength. He puts the strength in, the extreme strength. The a lot of the time the good people anyway. So it's one of them. So you ain't got to worry about that kind of thing. You do get some that are strong that aren't good. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. On the whole, I think the really strong ones are more protectors than they are. You do get the odd big bully, admittedly. You're always going to get that. Do you know what I mean? You're always going to get that in life. Do you know what I mean? But a lot of the time, the big bully often gets put in his place. Do you know what I mean? Or by somebody. So that's what you often find if someone throws the weight around. They get humbled. Do you know what I mean? By someone either bigger than them or someone who's just a stronger, fitter, better, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, so you ain't really got to worry too much about that. But it's just the general day to day. Do you know what I mean? Like, because like I say, everyone's different. Everyone thinks differently. Some people see it as divide and conquer, where some people see it as divine winning. Do you know what I mean? And it all depends what side of the fence you sit on. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them. Everyone's different. Do you know what I mean? And some people just see it as a struggle, and it is a struggle. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, anyway, guys, I'm waffling on, going on and on, philosophical and crap. All I'm saying is Joshua and Dubois, they they motivated me tonight. I thought I'd love to be in that sort of shape. So that's going to be my goal from now on, to get in shape. They've motivated me. I'm still a reasonable age where I can get in good shape. I'm not young anymore, so I'm not going to be like those guys, but I can still get in good shape. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm not that old where I'm totally past it. So yeah, and God's strengthening my body up every day. I feel like my core's getting stronger. I'm getting better at sit-ups. One thing I have noticed a lot is really starting to strengthen my core up. Don't know why that's happening now, whereas it hasn't happened in the past, but he's doing it. So that's good. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna help with everything. So yeah, it's gonna help with my back injury anyway. So that's good. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna continue with the weights, continue with the shadow boxing. I've done some weights today. I'm not as built as what I was because I ain't been on it like I have been in the past. But like I say, with me, I don't need to do weights long to get my strength back because I've done it a lot for a long time, and the muscle memory's there. So yeah, admittedly, I'm not that strong at the moment, but as you can see, the muscle memory's there. Do you know what I mean? It'll come back. It'll come back quick enough. So yeah, and I've been shadow boxing today as well quite a bit. So I'm not in bad shape, as you can see. Not in perfect shape or anything. Done some press ups and sit ups as well. But I've never really been completely out of shape. Do you know what I mean? I've always trained a little bit, be it shadow boxing, press ups, sit ups. Not so much sit ups. Sit ups are more a recent thing, but press ups and shadow boxing and stuff like that, and weights, I've always done that on and off. So I've never been completely out of shape. But now I'm going to get in shape. Not for any particular reason, just to feel more confident about life and to be more happier in myself. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, when you're weak, I did want to look the best I could look, but you're not happy when you're really skinny. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're too weak. Do you know what I mean? You're too frail. It's like it's just life's the most important thing, so you can get away with it, but it's not good. It's especially not good for a man. Women may get away with it a lot more easier, but for a man in this day and age, do you know what I mean? It's like it's not practical. Do you know what I mean? It's just not. Unless you're like a pop star or something. But I don't want to be a pop star anyway, and I don't want to be famous, so it's not on my bucket list to do. So um, I feel like the Lord's calling me away from that. In fact, so yeah, this is what I feel like anyway. I could be wrong, who knows in the future, but I feel like he's calling me away from that. I don't believe anyone's meant to be famous because, in a sense, because it takes away the onus off God. Do you know what I mean? It takes away the glory from Jesus and the Lord. Do you know what I mean? This is all I can say. I don't think anyone's meant to carry that weight of all that focus and that attention. Do you know what I mean? It's a big weight. It's a big weight. Do you know what I mean? I think that's kind of scrutiny and that kind of. I don't think we're meant to carry that as humans. That kind of adjuration. That kind of like all eyes on me. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like that level of fame. I don't think people are meant to have that. Do you know what I mean? I think people fold under the weight, and that's why you see so many people who do drugs and end up ill and all sorts. Do you know what I mean? Because of it. I think it's too much for people. I just do. Some people cope with it well or seemingly well, but I still think it's too much for people. I don't think it's healthy, to be honest. Everyone thinks differently, do you know what I mean? But this is just my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right, it's just my opinion. So, yeah, for me, it's not for me kind of thing, do you know what I mean? I know boxers even, they get fame and stuff, and they have to deal with the fame and stuff. I know that, and I was talking about being in the same, wanting to get in the same shape as Joshua and Dubois, that sort of shape. But I don't want to be a famous boxer either. Do you know what I mean? I don't believe in fighting at all because it says in the Bible, "He who sheds human blood will also have his blood shed by humans." That's a scripture in the Bible. So it's talking in the context it's in. You might think it means murder, like talking about murder, but I don't think it does mean murder. I think it's because it says shed human blood, just says shed human blood. So that could be anything. That could be punching someone or kicking someone or anything. Do you know what I mean? So shed human blood, and you will have your blood. You will also have your blood shed by humans, and I've experienced that in life when I've been younger and we've been sparring and stuff. Me and this lad sparred the once down the park, and I think I'll give him a nosebleed, and then he come back and give me a split lip. Do you know what I mean? And that was exactly straight away. Like it was like wham, it's like bam, and it's like bam, and then it was like bam, bam, bam. Do you know what I mean? It was like I paid for it. Do you know what I mean? So that always stuck with me, and there's probably been other instances as well where that's been the case. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I've no doubt it is the case. Do you know what I mean? So so yeah. So yeah, I waffled on a lot. It's a long video, 20 minutes. I was gonna do a scripture, but I don't think I'll do a scripture today. It's just a bit of a random catch-up video with you guys, just to let you know my current thoughts and feelings. So yeah, just a general catch-up with you guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, feel free to subscribe, like any of the content, comment if you wanna, share any of the content if you think it'll help anyone. Yeah, and just thanks for supporting the channel and me. I really do appreciate it. Like I say, I keep all you guys in my prayers. I'm gonna pray in a bit. Actually, I think I've got some work to do, but some more work. But I might pray after, or I might pray before actually, because or maybe I'll pray tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I'll pray tomorrow. No, I'll pray. I'll pray in a minute. I'll pray soon. Then I'll do my work. I need to get a drink anyway because I'm thirsty. But yeah, guys. Joshua and Dubois have motivated me. I want to get in that sort of shape. Like Joshua's quite a good-looking guy. Do you know what I mean? Even though he's a big, strong dude. Do you know what I mean? And so is Dubois actually. And that's how I want to be. I want to be a good-looking, big, strong, good-looking, not big, strong dude. I'm not big, but you know what I mean. Good-looking, strong dude. Do you know what I mean? This is what I want. This is what I'm aiming for now, as opposed to being the slim, very slim, good-looking, weak dude. Do you know what I mean? I don't want that anymore. It's not what I choose for myself. It doesn't make me happy in my life, in the life I'm living. So so yeah, that's what I'm doing from now on, guys. This is God's will for my life. I know it is. I fought against it for a while, but I know this is God's will for my life. So that's it. From now on, we're gonna put our best foot forward, and do you know what I mean? Work hard and in every way, and see where the road goes, and that's it. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. God bless. Appreciate you all. Love you all. Keep you in my prayers. God bless you guys. Take care. Much love, and I'll be back soon. Take care, guys. Love you all.